Live update December 3rd, 2023, around 4:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. That's about 3:30 on the West Coast in the USA. That's about 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the East Coast. All right. So we're going to look at three what I consider major time frames. I'm just doing what I would normally do. I'm just sharing with you my own personal homework, as this is brought to you by the IM Academy. As you see on the screen, the tools here. If you want to do this kind of trading on your own, you'll have access to all these tools, right? So, if you have any questions on that, let me know. But before we get going with that, I feel like it's important, and I'm just one of my goals is to become a teacher, educator in this area. So thank you for letting me teach you. I'm just going to share with you some of the basic things that I'm learning, and if you already know them, great. And if you're learning, then if you already know these things, please share your perspective if you're open to it. But if you're learning, these are some things to consider. So basically, when it comes to trading, and there's other assets to trade, I'm really just focusing in right now on digital assets and Bitcoin and other assets in that space. But there's basically what I'm realizing is that there's, and this is just for you to take in. It may or may not be a fit, and either way is okay. But I basically feel like there are three basic ways of going about it. One, position trading, swing trading, and scalp trading. Now there are other things, but these are just kind of the things that I'm working on right now, and what I'm seeing that can work on different levels for everybody. So it just kind of depends on where you're at. Position trading, it was basically for the long term, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, even 50 years. I mean, imagine the people that first bought the Coca-Cola stocks, or first bought the Microsoft stocks, or first bought, the Apple stocks in the very beginning. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of those opportunities in this digital asset space. And then you can sell it and convert it to your currency, whatever USD, whatever your currency is. So position trading, though, is in for the long run. So, and that's one thing I love about the IM Academy, is that when you're around the educators, and I'm going to do a volume check. If you're around the educators, it's you build confidence on what things to buy. For example, I'll share with you CoinGecko. This website right here is a free website. It's called CoinGecko.com. It lists how many coins there are in the whole space, and there's probably more than that. They're just not even listed across how many exchanges. That means where you can actually buy these assets at. And then they list the total market cap of the whole space, right? Of the whole space right now is about 1.56 trillion, and there's talks that can go up over 10 trillion eventually, once a lot more people get involved. But it lists everything right here, right? So this is what's amazing about this. And the Academy, you just build more confidence in certain projects, so you know where to put your money at. And not that you just know, but I feel like you have more confidence, right? So we're just going to look at Bitcoin is one that's the number one it's the number one, right? But I'm actually personally building out a portfolio of about 30 different assets, 10, trying to keep like an index fund going, 10 in the top 10 in the major, like the bigger cap coins, 10 in the middle cap coins, and 10 in the minor cap coins, right? So then you're not just in one coin. Now you're in 30 coins, maybe 33. So I like the number 33, but we'll just see how it plays out. But you're spreading your. It's not that you're just spreading it out, but think about it. There's 11,000 plus coins, right? So, and the Academy, they're sharing what their recommendation is for the top 30. So it's not a bad start, right? It's not a bad start. So I'm just going to look at the number one coin, which is Bitcoin, right? We're just going to look at it right here. Now, if you had this tool, Swipe Coin, this is called the scalper, right? Now, what is scalper? What is scalping, right? So you have position trading, swing trading, scalp trading. Position trading is buying for the long run. You're buying it and you're going to hold on to it 5, 10, 20 years, maybe on down the road, right? Scalp trading is more like every few weeks, catching the highs and lows of the major swings. And we're going to talk about that briefly. But scalp trading is really like what you made. I would like it's brief. Definitely, it can be minutes, it can be seconds, it can be a few hours long. It can just it can turn into like a couple of days, but it just depends on how it goes. But it's really brief. So we look at like this, for example. This is the swipe coin scalper on the 15-minute time frame. Now look at this call that we got right here. This is the actual system gave us this. Look at this beautiful, just beautiful call right here. So I'm blowing it up for your purposes here. So the system actually gave us this. This is not something I put in. The system actually gave us this call. So we actually broke through. Look at this. Perfectly. It couldn't be. It's like a text. It's a perfect storybook, because what you want to do is you want to break this. You want to break over this bar, which is known or labeled as resistance, and you want to clear it. See how it's actual cleared. See how it's. See right there how it's spaced. It actually had a full candle that was above that bar and closed out and went to the next candle. There's no space right here. That means it's confirmed. That's one of the ideas when you hear a trader or someone say it's confirmed. That is confirmed. Confirmation if you're using this strategy. And I love this strategy. Matter of fact, this week I'm going to implement it as often as possible. You do want to have other confluences, but this, I've just witnessed this beautiful scenario so many times. I just can't hardly stand it. So look at this. So it gave you the call to go long, right? It's saying go long. So would I sell my swings in this state? No, heck no. Would I sell now in a scalp? Yeah, you go long. I took advantage of this. I'm in this trade right here. I got in right around here, and it's just beautiful. So, and sometimes it just does this. Sometimes all you get from a call is this, and that's the distance. Like maybe a single base hit, in baseball strategies. But look at this, what we're getting right now. Look at this. This is just beautiful. Look at this. Just so much. Look at this. So from that call, we got to here, we got to here, we got to here. This is a home run. This is probably a grand slam. Look at that. All the way up here from this one call, all the way up here. So that's, wow. So that's amazing. And I'm going to leave this up here because I kind of like this level as a line of resistance, because that's currently where we're at. So will we continue to go up, or will we go down? We'll see. Let's see, December 3rd, 2023, Sunday. I'm going to save this. This is just beautiful. So I'm not really sure where we're going right now. So I'm staying in the long, hanging in there. Didn't mean to show that. Let's go here. Okay, levels. Let's go here. Scooch over here. This is another program by the IM Academy. It's called Levels. And once you realize how exciting it is, you get so many different, there are so many different tools on how to look at things. Why is it not coming in? Give me some levels. Okay, here we go. Now, see, you can pull up everything. Forex. I was just talking to a friend earlier about gold. Look at gold. Look at this. Beautiful. Pow. Just earlier today, it was It was 20,000, 220,000, 2080, and now it's just went over 2,100. Gold is an amazing. We're talking about silver. See here, look at this. It's pumping. Look at this. So I just things are fascinating, and a lot of people will. I actually buy the hard assets of these things, and it's just one way to beat inflation and in the long term. But you can pull up all the digital currencies, click the B. Now, once you become in the academy, you'll have access to all these tools. You can pull up, you have all this for just $175 a month. You have all these tools. I'm going to pull up my save chart, a saved one that I already have. Let's see here. Okay, so here we are. So I have us down, right at a point. This purple bar to me is a sign of resistance. So, and we're actually kind of, like we just said over here, we're at a point of resistance. I wanted to share this with you. This is my swing trade chart. If you go back all the way back here, look here, back. This is 1 week at a time. October, this is back. Look here, back even in August of this year. Bitcoin was around 26,000. Now it's at 40,000. But look how over the last, each one of these is 1 week. So this is a swing. I'm looking at this from a swing trading's perspective. This is a 4-hour chart. Each blue vertical line is a week. This is a Friday. 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 So you get to kind of see from a slower perspective how it's trending up. And we've just crossed over. We've been watching this green bar since we've been back here. I've had this green bar drawn, waiting, and now we're across it. Look at this, okay? And so I'm still swing long. I'm not going to go swing. I'm not going to swing low until I know better. But I do want to zoom out of here for a minute. I'm going to zoom out to the weekly standpoint. Now, I know it looks like a lot. I'm going to take off. Okay, let's take that off. Let's take this off. This is on a weekly chart. Each one of these candles represents 1 week. So this is really zoomed out, way back, right? Now, I'm going to add in a lot of well thought out speculations, but look where we're at right now, okay? This is interesting. So this is kind of what could, sometimes I just love to speculate because you don't know what's going to happen. But the thing is when it comes down, the swipe coin scalper helps me stay on track. I am not going to get too far away from what this thing says. We'll know, because you never really know when it's going to really go hard up or hard down. But this tool right here kind of keeps you in check a little bit, helps me stay in check. But then when I zoom out, I really try to kind of speculate on what I feel like could happen, right? But look what we just did. So the green line right here just pumped up, right here. But look at all this thing right here. So we could come down to the yellow line. The yellow line is very significant level of support and resistance, but it's going to be support now for sure. And then possibly could go back up to here. And then what's kind of interesting is it can drop back down, right? So these red lines down here at the bottom, these are all possibilities back down to 21,000. Right now we're just broke. We just passed 40,000, right? But got to be ready for the whole thing. We could go all the way back down to 5,000. It's very, I don't think that'll happen, but you just don't know in this world and this kind of thing. You want to be prepared for any case. My goal is to be prepared for any case scenario, right? But as if we do dip back down, it's going to be another good opportunity to dollar cost average for me, not financial advice, but to keep dollar cost averaging and buying more, because what I've seen is the more real hard assets, like the more actual Bitcoin or Ethereum or ADA or Link or whatever you're into, XRP, the more you actually have when the bull market does go back up and Bitcoin gets up, God willing, over 100K again, everything else is just going to be, up there, and you're going to want to take profits, but you got to be in, when it's challenging right now. But as you can see, we have been cranking since the beginning of the year, right? Look at where we were before, back here in January of the year. Now we're finishing the year. It has been a whole year of up, but it doesn't mean it's going to be another year of up. It could be, and we'll see. Everybody's feeling optimistic about it because it's so, but I just want to be prepared for either way. From what the teachers I've learned from is, I don't care which way it goes. It wants to go up, wants to go down. I just want to get on the backs of them and just roll with them, right? So whatever they're going to do. But I feel like if they do drop back down, I do believe in all these things long term. For me, it's just an opportunity to just keep accumulating. So, but we'll see what happens. So, all right. So I'm going to leave you with that. That's the swing right here. And this is the scalper. Man, look at this beautiful, beautiful situation right here they gave us here. From here, 37.9. Now that's $2,000 difference. That's amazing. So all right. So just keep in mind which kind of trader are you, and begin to learn. If you have any questions on that, let me know. If you have any questions about the academy, the tools, you get all the tools, and there's even more tools, and you have live classes, and there's just a wealth of resources for only about $175 a month. So if you want to participate in the academy, I'm a representative of the academy. Let's collaborate and let's do some trades together. Let's learn and share each other's trades, and let's grow together in a new year coming up. Appreciate you being here, watching this analysis. And if you were here, appreciate it. Thank you very much. And I'll be back. Bye for now.